Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is Daniel SECO Schemers Management. Okay, and this is across the board for all managers. And one thing I want to point out is none of these managers like this, these Twitter personalities on there, none of them have asked me, for a script. Why? Why is that? Because they know I'm difficult. I'm the D word. Why? Because I've already been repped at huge places. My shit, I know big people, this kind of shit, and I call people out. And I've already done a fucking huge deal for a writer that they have never been in that space, So I know shit that they don't know, And so that makes me difficult. That makes me a difficult client where they know I'm gonna say like, hey man, CC me on everything. I've stepped in with other reps managing me, okay? But let's go here. Let's go over to Daniel SECO. And what's my background with him? He originally I followed him on Twitter, and he was like I used to work with your ex at Resolution. And I'm like, oh no shit. So I said, you probably met my little niece then, because she she interned over there. And he's like, yeah, maybe. And by the way, I have all this shit in my DMs or tweets, or not tweets, texts or whatever. Okay. And by the way, if any management firm wants to come after me, just understand, some of them, I got some of the dirt on you and I've never said it, but I could, so don't come after me. And I will, I'll post it. Okay? So don't come after me. You know what I'm saying is fucking true. Okay, so, but that's why these managers don't fuck. They don't want people like me. They want people that they assume are like, they don't know shit about the industry, and I can take advantage of them really easily. I can glom onto their shit and try to, like, they can just do the one-off and just throw shit against the fucking wall, see if anything fucking sells, and just be gone. You know what I mean? Or maybe if it seems like it's something, let me glom onto that and be a producer on it, because they've never produced, but maybe I can jump on that and become a producer. This is my ex told me this like fucking almost 30 years ago. Like, be careful of managers for that reason. Who else doesn't like managers? Craig Mazin, for good reason. A lot of managers are fucking pieces of shit. Like who? Like Dallas Sanye, right? He's one of the first guys I fucking met. Dude's a pile of shit. Go pull up the controversy he's been in. I'm not gonna say the whole thing here. It'll waste your time. Pull him up. Dallas Sanye. I think he's in Texas now. And that guy is the closest I ever came to fucking knocking someone the fuck out. Because him and his little minion dude were coming at me hard about, do the script for us. I came in off of, real quick, I came in off a fucking Hitman versus Hitman thing. They want me to write a baseball movie or a fucking dinosaur movie. I'm like, you guys need to get the fuck up off me, okay? You're invading my space. I'll knock you fools out, I promise you. I don't give a fuck if you're from Boston or whatever the fuck, okay? I'm an LA boy, dude. I don't fuck around, all right? I'm not trying to go there ever. But if you get my face, that's what's gonna happen. Sorry, ladies. But let's go here. Let's go into Daniel SECO. So he said he worked with my ex at Resolution, and maybe knows my niece, because my niece was the intern over there. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but the more I dug into him, the more I didn't hear anything positive coming back. And the more people were like, I don't think he made Agent. I don't think so. I vaguely remember him, but I don't remember anything good about him. And so this guy, he was very like blunt on Twitter. At first I liked the bluntness, but it seemed like it crossed the line from being blunt to being fucking rude, and then he unfollowed me, and I'm like, why'd you unfollow me, dude? And you know, his grandmother passed away, and then, you know, I wished him like the best with that, and then he unfollows me after that. I don't give a fuck that he unfollowed me. The point of that is, it just felt like a schemer. Talk about schemers. It just felt like someone who's like trying to cut their follower count back so they can appear like they're a big somebody. And I already know that this guy's a fucking nobody. So I'm like, why are you trying to flex on me like you're a fucking big shot? I already know you know that I know that you're fucking nobody in the industry and no one gives a fuck who you are. Let's go here. So this is what someone said on I'm not going to shout out the website. They said, a warning about a specific lit manager. Dan SECO is a lit manager and a Twitter personality that suggests he's highly approachable and open to lifting writers up. I was his client for a little over a year, and not only is that not the case, I have horror stories. So this person says this: he rigged writing competitions for writers he had hip pocket represented, meaning not officially reps you, but wants to win and therefore build a buzz off them. I've seen shit like this. Okay, so you gotta understand, man. Promise you, I have 100% inside knowledge. I have it on a fucking text by a manager who said this kind of shit to me. I'm not gonna out them, but if you come at me, I'll fucking out you, dude. It looked bad. So yeah, so these managers are doing that type of shit. And why did they say that to me? They said that to me to confide in me because they trusted me, right? Because they know I know the fucking game. Oh, you've been married to a fucking CA agent for 20 fucking years and been through all that shit and all that kind of shit. You know the game, dude. We don't gotta fucking play like bullshit with you. We'll tell you straight up, yeah, this bullshit. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. You know? So yeah, I know these managers are fucking in bed with these fucking competitions who pretend like they're not. All right? And here's the thing with that is I'm gonna try to make this thing go under 10 minutes. Where am I at? 8 minutes. Here's the thing. If a manager is in bed with some of you writers might think like, oh, that's cool. They're gaming the system. It's gonna cap out at the end of the fucking contest, because when it goes to actual agents, when it goes to fucking CA, when it goes to fucking William Morris Endeavor, when it goes to fucking the studios and this shit, they're gonna look at it and be like, no, fuck the script. That's not gonna help you at that point. It might help you get a read, but the second they read it, they're gonna be like, the competition's fucking wrong. So no, fuck this writer. Okay? That's a dumb fucking strategy from a manager. If I'm repping someone, the only people I give a fuck about is people who can do it for real. Okay? People who can do it for real. What's on the fucking page? That's ridiculous. You're trying to game the system in the competition level? That is so fucking amateur. Okay? It's not gonna pay you dividends, I promise you. You're trying to make money that way? You got to be kidding me, dude. Let's move on. So, let's go over here. So, down here. I'm not making this shit up. It's right there. Okay? Pause it. Go ahead. Pause it. Read it. Pause it. I'm not making this shit up, dude. I make none of this shit up. It says here, finally, he called most of the screenwriting services that he worked. Pay attention right here. Finally, he called most of the screenwriting services that he worked for, they forgot that part, that he worked for and consulted for, nothing more than a pyramid scheme profiting off of desperate dreamers. Let me read that once more, and we'll close right there. I won't read the rest of this shit. Finally, Daniel SECO of Schemers called most of the screenwriting services that he worked for and consulted for nothing more than a pyramid scheme profiting off of desperate dreamers. I rest my fucking case on all this shit, okay, guys? It's all a scam, dude. All of it. 100% of all contests, I'm sorry. The only thing that's real is the industry. That's it. Send your script to a fucking agent. They have nothing to do with any of the contests, any of it. Fuck these managers. You know, send it to an agent. The agent will be like, I'll tell you whether or not I think I can fucking sell it. I will try to. And if we do sell it, it's going to be real. And I'm not going to deal with anybody who's fake. Okay? That's the number one takeaway from this shit. Managers deal with fake people. Agents do not. Never will an agent deal with anybody who's fucking fake. It's not going to happen. That's why, in my opinion, that's the main reason why Craig says, deal with agents and fuck these managers. I close. Later, guys. Best of luck. Go kill it. And fuck everybody who's trying to fuck you. Okay? Bye, guys.